remember that when we have beau and vieux and nouveau plus a noun, let's do it this way. A masculine noun that starts with a vowel. In order to pronounce things in French, we have to have a special form here for the masculine adjective because, again, of that pronunciation issue. So, when we have beau in front of a masculine noun that starts with a vowel, the form changes to belle. Does this look familiar? I hope so. The masculine for old is vieille, and for nouveau is nouvelle. So if I'm talking about a man, and it starts with an H, but it's considered a vowel sound. I can't say a beau homme. I need something to link that, so I'm going to change that form to belle, so I can say bel homme, vieil homme, and our sound here is like a Y. Nouvel homme. Okay, so we've seen that before. Just wanted to draw your attention to it. And the last thing we have to do then today is to go on to our exercise. À la page 6. Here, I got to flip to it also. À la page 6, we are going to do exercise, what was it? Exercise E, I believe. Exercice E. Yes. Oui, exercice E. Remplacez les mots en italique par les mots entre parenthèses. Attention aux accords. Replace the words in italics with the words in parentheses. Pay attention to your agreement. Modèle. Le loup mange un gros lapin. The wolf eats a fat rabbit. And instead of lapin, we're going to replace it with poule. And then we have to change all kinds of things, just like in a math equation, right? We have to change our article. We have to change our adjective. And then we get le loup mange une grosse poule. So we're changing un to une and gros to grosse. Okay, so you've got to know your genders on these nouns as well. Let's look at the first one, numéro 1. L'agneau est doux. And we're going to replace l'agneau with brebis. I'm going to give you a minute, but if I don't give you long enough, just pause and write out your answer and look up what you need to look up. And I'm going to start writing it down because it's going to take me longer probably than it's going to take you. So pause this so that you don't get the answer too quickly. First of all, la brebis, it's feminine. So we have to change the le of l'agneau to la. And then we want the feminine form of doux, which is douce. La brebis est douce. The sheep is gentle. Okay? Numéro 2. Le petit chaperon rouge rencontre un loup rusé. And we're going to take out un loup and replace it with renard. And renard is masculine, so we're going to leave that the same. Un renard. And do we have to change rusé then? No, we don't. I left out the verb because it took too long to write. Le petit chaperon rouge rencontre un renard rusé, a clever fox. Okay? Numéro 3. Nous avons une petite chatte noire. We're going to replace chatte with cheval. So we've got nous avons. Cheval is masculine, so we have to change it to un. We have to change petite to petit. And then we put our cheval. And then we need to change our color adjective to the masculine form as well. We didn't really go over these. Hopefully you'll remember this from last year, black. So we want the masculine form. Nous avons un petit cheval noir. We have a little black horse. Okay? If you need to pull out your French 1 book to go over those adjectives of color, or look it up on the internet, whatever you need to do, no problem, to to find sources to review with, no problem at all. And numéro 4, la panthère est rapide. And we're going to switch that to tigre. I don't know if I'll write this one out because rapide ends in an E already. Tigre is masculine, but because rapide ends in an E, there is no change. So you have le tigre est rapide. Don't have to do anything to that one except for change it to le for tigre. Numéro 5, l'animal préféré, which means favorite, d'Isabelle est un petit lapin blanc. Here we have another color word, white. Isabel's favorite animal is a little white rabbit. And we're going to replace lapin with chèvre. I'm not going to write that whole front. We'll just go from A. So l'animal préféré d'Isabelle est. Chèvre is feminine, so we have to change it first to une. And then we need feminine form of petit, petite, chèvre. And how is your memory? What's feminine? That's a B. What's feminine for white? This is an irregular, blanche. Okay. Est une petite chèvre blanche. A lot of changes on that one. Okay, let's go on to 6, numéro 6. Au cirque, il y a un grand éléphant maigre. At the circus, there is a big, skinny elephant. And we're going to change éléphant with giraffe. So we'll have I'm just double checking giraffe, which is not given here, so I have to look it up myself. Nope, it is there, excusez-moi. Je suis lente, I am slow. Okay, so we have to change that. I figured it was feminine, but I wanted to just double check, so I didn't make a mistake. So we're going to change un to une for giraffe, and then we've got to change grand to grande, and then giraffe. And maigre already ends in an E. We already talked about how if it ends in an E already, you don't have to change it to a separate feminine form, a non-accented E. So we have at the circus, there is a large or tall, thin, skinny giraffe. Okay, numéro 7. Dans une ferme, on trouve des moutons doux. On a farm, literally here in a farm, but we would say on a farm, one finds gentle sheep, some gentle sheep. And we're going to change that to vache. Remember, we talked about how when you have a plural determiner, a lot of times, I think in every case, indeed, there might be one or two exceptions, but in every case that I can remember offhand here, the determiner doesn't show feminine. So we have des, vache, cow is feminine. And then it was doux, so we need our feminine form, which is a spell change, and then plural. Des vaches douces, gentle cows, or sweet cows, or whatever. Okay? And the last one, le serpent est silencieux. Le serpent est silencieux, and we're going to change that to araignée. The spelling of araignée might help you a little bit in determining if it's masculine or feminine. We have accented E and then regular E. Usually when you see this at the end of a word, it does indicate that it's feminine. We've seen that with adjectives especially. In this case with the spider, it's true. So we have l'araignée. I'm just going to leave that like that. That's l'araignée. A. And then we need the feminine form for silencieux. Do you remember those? Those EUXs change to EUSE for the feminine. Okay, we saw that with sérieux, serious, sérieuse. We saw that with heureux, happy, heureuse, and with silencieux, silencieuse. There's probably a handful of those that have the EUX, EUSE for the feminine. All right, well, I hope that went well, and I will, I guess, see you next time. Au revoir.